Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you are. Welcome to the worldwide live launch of a concept we've been innovating at Kogan that's going to shatter boundaries and change the world of retail. If you have any questions at all about what we're about to talk about, the video we're about to display, or anything at all about the Kogan concept we're launching, just Twitter at Kogan, and we'll try and take as many questions at the end of this stream as possible. So yeah, just Twitter at Kogan. We're all about openness and transparency, so we'll try and answer all the questions, or as many as we can. Speaking of openness and transparency, that's what Kogan, the internet's all about, and it's thanks to the internet that we're now living in the age of innovation. We have seen so many new concepts being launched because of the internet and just a better way to do things. It's giving customers all over the world things that are better, faster, cheaper, and they're the ultimate winner because of the, how freely communication can flow. And we've seen the internet change a lot of industries. We've seen it change the industry of journalism, really, remove all the barriers to entry. We've seen it change music. We're about to see it change TV and broadcast in a massive way, this video being a perfect example. And another industry it's had a massive effect on has been the retail industry. And it's been in a number of phases. So when it comes to retail and how we transact and buy products, first of all, the internet allowed people to not have a store. So there were retailers starting to trade online. They'd get to save the cost of having, all the overheads associated with the high street store, and customers could save some money, which was great. Then it allowed for manufacturers like Kogan to cut out all the middlemen. A manufacturer, thanks to the internet, is able to talk directly to the end consumer. There's no need for the middlemen anymore. So then Kogan found a way to save people even more money thanks to the internet and online retail. We also use crowdsourcing. At Kogan, we don't deliver the products we think people want, we deliver the products we know people want. And we talk to them and we listen and we interact through our blog, through Twitter, through Facebook. And as a result of that, we're shattering prices on products that are exactly what people want. Now today we're launching a concept called LivePrice. Kogan LivePrice takes all of this openness and transparency one step forward. To start off, I'd like to show a video which will briefly explain this concept. And then after the video, I'll explain it in a bit more detail. So we'll play the video now. Enjoy.
The internet has changed the way we shop forever. But consumers around the world want more than just the convenience of being able to shop for anything in their underpants. Online businesses must constantly innovate to keep delivering the best value. That's why at Kogan, we've introduced something we think will change the world of online shopping. We call it LivePrice. Back in the olden days, you paid the same price for a product, no matter which stage of the manufacturing or retail cycle it was in. The price would always remain the same, whether you forked out your hard-earned cash months before a product's release, or whether it's been on the shelf for 6 months. This is all about to change with Kogan LivePrice. Someone very smart once said, "The early bird catches the worm." LivePrice lets shoppers join Kogan early on in the production cycle. Jump on a new product early and you'll be rewarded with an unprecedented huge discount. Hesitate a little and you'll see the price start to slowly rise as the product's being made and eventually shipped. Sounds crazy? Don't stress. Even if you wait till the product you want's in stock, you'll still get it for our already market-shattering price. So, how does LivePrice lead to even greater savings? You see, when you purchase any product, there are costs built into the price tag that you may not even know about. This includes the hidden cost of finance. Someone put up the money to produce that shiny new gadget you bought yesterday, and they did it expecting a big return. It might have been a bank or private investors. It may have even been a supplier offering credit. But make no mistake about it, someone funded the production, and they did it expecting a huge profit on their investment. Guess who foots the bill? You. At Kogan, we don't only cut out the middlemen. LivePrice cuts out the hidden cost of finance, and the savings are passed on to you. No companies talk about the hidden cost of finance built into your price tag until now. Kogan LivePrice completely turns this secrecy on its head. It opens up the manufacturing process, making it entirely transparent. We're sick of what goes on behind closed doors to trick shoppers. LivePrice heralds a new era of shopping transparency and accountability. And the best part? You'll save lots of money. At Kogan, we live technology. There's always a better way to create and deliver. This is one of those ways.
So there you have it. You got to see the next level that Kogan is taking, the openness and transparency and what it can do to online retail. And we're going to eliminate the hidden cost of finance. And we're going to give consumers the choice. We're going to say, we're going to let you choose at what stage of the cycle you wish to purchase your product. And as we just saw, that whenever you see a product on the shelf in a shop, someone has funded for that product to get there. Those people are expecting return on their investment. So we're letting people choose when they wish to purchase, and the price is going to be live. It's going to be constantly ticking. The earlier you purchase, the more you'll be rewarded. The choice is completely up to the customer. If we have a look at our website, now LivePrice just launched minutes ago. This also means we have just started the manufacturing process for these products. Look, for instance, at example on our Kogan UK website at the 32-inch Full HD LED TV. You can see here with the LivePrice that once this TV is in stock, it will cost £399, which is Kogan's standard everyday price. It's already shattering the market. The cheapest 32-inch LED in the UK as of today is $549. On top of that, because we've just started production of these TVs, we're letting consumers get on board early. We can eliminate the hidden cost of finance if you choose to purchase the TV now. And what you can see here is that it's at £330 at the moment and 14 pence, 0.921, 0.922. It's constantly ticking, it's constantly going up. So the choice is completely up to the consumer. You can wait till the product's in stock and still have our market-shattering price, or you could save even more by participating in our LivePrice products, which are in the process of being manufactured and getting delivered here. So we're empowering the consumer. The choice is completely yours. This was not possible 15 or 20 years ago. This isn't possible through a high street retailer. Through the use of technology, using the openness and transparency of the internet, we are taking value to the next level. These are unprecedented prices by Kogan, and we let consumers choose for themselves. Shop around, have a look, and you decide how good our deals are. So this is a revolutionary concept. We're going to see a lot more retailers employ this concept, and the consumers are going to be the winners. We're very happy at Kogan to be the people that have created and innovated this sort of technology, and our customers will love it. We'll go and take a few questions now. Yep.
So that says expected dispatch date 31st of January 2011. Do you have any guarantee to people that pay £330.15 for that 32-inch telly that they're going to get it by a certain date, or is that something that might slip?
No, we built in a lot of contingency in our timelines. So chances are it'll be dispatched a week, possibly two before that. Okay. Depending on certain things, if a tsunami takes out a ship, things can. There will be delays. But if based on our experience and 5 years of manufacturing and delivering these products, we should expect them on that date.
But to go back to the question, is there any guarantee from you that
we've got a money back guarantee that if at any point you don't want the product or you want to withdraw from the transaction, you'll get all your money back instantly. But yeah, there's multiple factors out there. Chances are it'll be before that date, and based on our 5 years of experience in manufacturing and shipping these products around the world, that is the date we expect it to arrive.
Okay, we've got a question from Twitter from @Goran83. He says, do you think this could work in other industries?
Yes, certainly. The Kogan LivePrice concept can work in any industry. When you look at any product that's hit a shelf in a shop, someone has invested to get that product there. It's already, the price tag has the hidden cost of finance. So, you can apply this concept across all industries. It's using technology, the openness and transparency of the internet to break down and say, well, what exactly is in this price? And we've cut out, 20% by saying we're not going to have a high street store. We've cut out another 20 or 30% by cutting out the middlemen. And this lets consumers cut out another 20 or 30% of the cost of any product by, removing the hidden cost of finance.
Okay, and we've got one more question from Twitter, @Jessie O'Connor, following on from that, says you're talking about transparency and openness, but not revealing the algorithm behind LivePrice. Why not?
Okay, well, the LivePrice is made up of a number of factors. We're not revealing the algorithm we use to calculate the LivePrice because that'd be like KFC revealing their 11 secret herbs and spices, or Google telling you, revealing their code for indexing and for their search algorithms. So, the transparency and openness in all of this is telling consumers, hang on, you've got these prices you see in retail stores. This is what's built into the price. There's rent and overheads. There's, all the middlemen that have handled that product. And there's also the hidden cost of finance. And what we're doing with our openness and transparency is cutting out all of those. Another question?
If you hit the buy now before you've actually got the product, and under the cart services agreement, whatever, you're meant to ship within 28 days before you take money. So do you take money at the time of buy now, or do you take money when you ship the product?
The money's taken at the time the consumer purchases. That's the whole concept behind LivePrice, and based on our agreements, we're allowed to do this. So. It's the consumer's choice after all as well. We're empowering the consumer. We're letting people say, look, you can, for our 32-inch LED at the moment, you can wait till it's in stock and pay $3.99, and you'll still save 150 quid based on what it costs anywhere else in the UK. Or we're saying jump on board LivePrice and you'll get it for £330 at the moment. So, we're putting the power of choice and decision making back to the consumer.
So, what do you expect day one your average cost saving to be for a consumer? So, for the 32-inch LCD, it's X. Have you got an average that you think it'll save?
No, the way that we do a lot of our pricing is monitoring the market, and we have to ensure that we're constantly shattering market prices. So for us, there's no set margins. Kogan is a business that relies on extremely high volume and low margins. We're all about setting new standards for prices and technology on certain products, and combined with the price is also the whole innovation behind Kogan and how we know how to deliver exactly what people want. Like, for instance, we've launched an LED TV with built-in Blu-ray player with this concept. There's no other LED TV with built-in Blu-ray player available in the UK. So as well as the unbelievable prices, we're giving them the right products as well. Yep.
Okay, and we've got another question from Twitter, @GusWorldAU, says, and how come the UK gets it before Oz at Kogan?
Very nice. Angus Kidman, one of the journalists from Australia. Because I'm in the UK at the moment, so we decided to launch it here. I do fly back to Australia tomorrow, but while we're in the UK, we thought, well, we just launched here. Kogan is a business that always talks about innovation. We believe there is always a better way. That's the philosophy we live by. So, we came into the UK market. We're unheard of here, and we're showing people all over the world that we're not just saying we're about innovation. We actually are.
And currently you're doing TVs and I guess a camera there. How do you select? Are you going to allow users to go, we want this product, or is it?
Yeah, so there's a number of ways. So if you have a look at the Kogan Australian website, we've got everything from LEDs, LCD TVs, Blu-ray players, digital photo frames, video cameras, even all the way to home appliances, so microwaves, vacuum cleaners, all of that sort of stuff. It's all based on a few things. At Kogan, we act on facts and information rather than opinions. So we look at what Google is saying is being searched. We know what people are searching. As a result of that, we know what they want. And then we'll engage them in our online communities and our blogs and forums and things like that. So in the UK, we've rolled out a limited product range, but we're going to very quickly roll out our entire product range in the UK and all over the world as we expand the Kogan business to more countries.
Okay.
Another hidden cost is the cost of communication. Is that another thing that you guys are looking at and thinking about through referral schemes or other elements?
It is. There's in Australia we've run a few campaigns because we've got some big high street retailers there wasting a lot of money on advertising and screaming at consumers, whereas through the internet you can take a much better, more cost effective approach. So if you go and Google Kogan Jerry Harvey or Kogan Harvey Norman, you'll find a few satirical ads that we made on YouTube and our comments with regards to all of that. But that approach is more through being open, through communication, and we tell consumers, every ad you see, guess who pays for it? Yeah.
Do you think there's a risk that you're going to start a trend, a price war among hardware manufacturers?
Oh, definitely. That's the whole aim of all of this. We know this concept will change the world. We know this concept will change how retail is done, and price wars are great. Our aim is to make electronics and consumer electronics more affordable for people around the world. The more of a price war there is going on, the better, and it's going to force companies to innovate and think about how they're currently doing business and saying, well, look at what Kogan's doing. We can't